Hey. Okay, so this is, I know I'm sorry this is later getting to you on Sunday. It's been a little cuckoo. I'm about to have some software that's gonna help me get this stuff to you faster so I don't have to build everything in YouTube. But anyway, so let's talk briefly about the intermittent fasting. Okay, so the intermittent fasting, for most men, the best time frame is 8 hours to eat. So what you will do is calculate your hours that you're gonna eat from the first bite to the last bite is 8 hours. So if you start at 8 a.m., 8 hours later is when you're done. So that would be 4 o'clock. So just base it off of when you think you're going to be wanting to eat like the most significant meal. So if you've got plans for lunch, kind of base it around that, how you feel, but if you've got plans for lunch. If you have plans for dinner, you're gonna wanna start eating later in the day so that you can count for that. Now, calorically, we want to be somewhere around the range of 10 calories per pound of body weight where we want to be. So if we want to be 180, our calories are around 1,800. Now, that's typical for women. For men that are building muscle mass and leaning out, just trying to get rid of body fat, the numbers can be higher, but of course you have to just be a little more strategic about what you're eating. Proteins, carbohydrates that are more complex, lots of veggies that are high in fiber and that kind of thing. So we can talk through that, but let's look at what your goals are. Let's try to get an idea of where you are calorically. What are you eating per day? So that means you're gonna have to log. My suggestion would be we start with MyFitnessPal and let's log for a few days, see where you are. What does that look like? Are we at 2,000? Are you struggling to get to 1,100? Are you under eating some days because you're just in a hurry or on the go? So let's kind of, if you can, let's get MyFitnessPal and log for a few days. Let's see what you're currently doing. I know you have some protein shakes intermittently kind of mixed in, but let's really get a hard look at what real days look like for you so that we can tell where you are and then make a few small changes so that you don't have to upset everything when you're traveling. So log for me for MyFitnessPal this week if you can for 3 or 4 days. Let's see what that looks like. And I'm gonna go ahead and send you now. I know you don't love legs, but this is low back and glutes. So the low back is just so critical for people when, I'm gonna be honest with you, as we age, it becomes very, very critical. So let's go ahead and try this glute low back workout. Next week, we're gonna hit the chest and triceps really hard in addition to core again, but I'm giving you a core move today that I want you to try too. So anyway, let's take a look at all this and let me know how it goes. All right, bye. Okay, so here we go. I want you to row, but I want you to pull here. So you're getting a lot of low back. So you're gonna need to find a cable machine, barely pull up, lats and low back, okay? I do want you to get a little bit of strain in those quads by doing a little bit of that pulsing. So you're doing this motion, okay? But pull big, pull big. So drop down, pull big. This would be in lieu of the sled, since you said they didn't have one. But when I see you next, I want to get outside and I want to have you do some hardcore sled pulls, but that would do the cable row for now, standing. Remember standing, down, up, keep your back straight, down, up, and squeeze those shoulder blades together. All right, that's one. Okay, this one is tough and the camera's moving because I'm in the truck. Look, what I want you to do is you're gonna do a side lunge, dead leg, push the glute back, pull the leg in. Stand up. Side lunge. Pull the leg in. Stand up. Start with body weight only. So let me show you one more time. Side lunge. Let me show you from the side, actually, from the back. Look, when I side lunge, I'm coming way back. Okay, all the strain is on my inner thigh, my back, my glutes. Okay, here, pull the dead leg in. So when I say dead leg, when you side lunge, this is my dead leg, slide it in. You need to do 20 per side. What? Okay, so I recognize that glutes are not super, super fun for most men. I understand that, but I really want you to work on your low back. So what I want you to do is whether you use a band and an ankle strap, or you're using the cables with the ankle strap or foot strap, stand completely straight. I want you to kick that back. Kick it back. Take it back. So you're working a lot of the glute. If you need something to hold on to, a lot of the cable racks have a way that you can kind of stand right here in the middle and hold. Some of them, depending on how they're set up, may not have anything. If they don't, you can always pull a bench over, sit the seat up, hold on, right? Just barely tap it, kick that leg back. Keep the tension. 3, 4, 5. Remember, you want to stay back, stay straight. You're gonna feel it at the top of the glute, lower part of the back, 20 per side. Keep the tension on the cable or the band, whichever you're using, okay? Again, this is as much low back as it is a leg, so don't think of it as your leg day. Think of it as a core and low back day. Speaking of core, we're gonna get that next.